beautiful Monday morning and welcome to Monday Blitz on TV47 with me, Katela Macy. Now, a lot has been happening this week. We had the FA Community Shield, whereby Arsenal did that thing yesterday to Manchester City. The WAFCON came to an end yesterday night. And then we had the Kenya Under-20 Championship, Kabaddi. A lot has been happening in the sports world, whereby we're bringing you the results and discussing in depth all these types of sports. Now, you can be part of this by interacting with us on our WhatsApp number, 0793267279. And of course, on our social media platforms at TV47 Kenya on Facebook and TV47 Digital on X. And you know, I'm not always alone. I am joined by Baby Hippo, Papa Fred Arocho, Surambaya Ro Safi. Karibu sana, Fred Arocho.
Thank you very much.
You're good?
I'm doing so well.
You're looking sharp.
Yes, I can see the Arsenal bench is empty.
They're still celebrating.
The young man is still celebrating.
Yeah. So now to our viewers back at home, we have a question of the day today, because remember, this weekend, the English Premier League is back, will be back actually, and I believe you've been really waiting for it. We've seen different teams participating in friendlies, and of course, there was the talk of the town whereby Manchester United Ruben Amorim beat the current Michael Carrick on the friendly of AC Milan versus Manchester United, where AC Milan beat Manchester United 4-2. Now, our question of the day is, do you think your team is ready for the new season? Do you think your team is ready for the new season? We've seen Manchester City play yesterday, and it's unfortunate that even the midfield maestro, Rodri, it has been confirmed he's moving to Barcelona. So what next for Manchester City? But all in all, tell us, do you think if your team is ready for the new season? Tuweza kuchapiana our WhatsApp number on your screen as we wait for the Arsenal fan to join us, because I believe right now Pia maybe he's on the road, Pia akitembea akipiga celebrations zake. But anyway, now let's start with Arocho. I remember last week when you were here, you said, when you were talking about Arsenal, maybe they wanted to sign Vinicius Jr., you said some of the trophy they win is the FA, and we saw that yesterday after they thrashed Manchester City at 3-0 and adding on another trophy of the FA. Tuanze your game. What do you think worked for Arsenal and what didn't work for Manchester City? Because the internet never stops talking. Yesterday, people said Enzo Maresca thought he was still in Chelsea. But anyway, what do you think worked for Arsenal yesterday? Because the first goal actually was in 25 seconds.
Well, I think Man City were caught napping in the first few seconds of the game. I think even the way the coach lined up his players, I think Ruben Diaz was off last night in that defense. Kudos also to Arsenal, very good performance from Zolis. I watched him play at Club Brugge last season. And he's one of the players who gave Club Brugge a good performance, a total of 40 performances. He assisted 17 goals and scored 23. So basically, he came in, and I saw a lot of fresh breath from Arsenal on the left flank. It shows that Arsenal have gone into the market and brought in some very good additions. So kudos to Arsenal, very good performance. I hope they're going to keep that performance. And for Maresca, I think once again the lining up was not good. I think Diaz was not on top of his game last night, and I think that's why they conceded the initial goal in few seconds of the game.
Well, I can see the Arsenal chairman. Nyash, please come. Put your Nyash.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Nyash.
You're looking like...
But you're not even saying hi to me, Nyash.
Sorry.
Huh? Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes.
Well, Nyash, welcome to the show, by the way. And we have a question of the day today. Do you think your team is ready for the new season? Which I know your answer right now. And after answering me, please, let's talk about yesterday's win.
Yes.
You added another title.
Yes.
Is your team ready?
My team is ready. I mean, even Arocho can attest to that. What he saw yesterday must have been really, really happy. It's not like what we saw against Milan in a certain team. But we played quite well. I mean, Manchester City, I don't know. It's like they were not ready. Honestly, it felt like they were not ready for this match. And they have been quite good in the preseason. I think they have won 3-1 twice against Atletico, against another team, I think, from Korea. So they have been okay. I don't understand why they were made to look so average yesterday. I think the opponent were really, really good. But again, our preseason has not been that convincing. I think we won only once, and then 2 losses and another draw against Como. So yesterday was fantastic. I felt it was a good way to start the season, curtain raiser, a preamble of what is going to be coming this season. I told you, once we win the league, we are not playing haram football. Did you see haram football yesterday?
No.
No haram football.
No. Wait. I'll give it to Arsenal for the good performance last night.
Yes.
I've talked about Zolis, and once again, I'm going to say it's so very good performance. He's just replicated what he's been doing at Club Brugge.
True.
But I'd like to look at it from the flip side. City were not ready, as you said. They didn't turn up, more so in that central defense. And I've talked about Ruben Diaz being the weak link in that central defense. But all in all, Arsenal played well. They performed well. I hope that in the next 10 matches, because I normally judge a league, I normally start looking at a league after 10 matches.
Yeah.
So Arsenal is playing on Friday, if I'm not wrong.
Yes.
And then once we are done with that, we're having another 9 matches. That's when I'll start feeling that Arsenal are back to where they left the league.
Absolutely. A swashbuckling performance is what Arocho is trying to say. That's what it was yesterday. I was looking for the £116 million player. I didn't find him. Did you see him? Elliot Anderson, I couldn't see him. When I compare another guy who was bought for £75 million. And I recall Arocho talking about Bruno. You asked him about Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes now has a medal already. I don't know what the other Bruno has. But I'm just saying.
But he was... when you start dissecting, I think I didn't like his performance. He was quite silent in that match.
But not unlike the 116 million.
No. He was silent. I expect a lot from Guimaraes. But once again, let's just cut them a slack. I feel that let's give them the audience in the first 10 matches.
Yeah, for sure.
But yesterday, looking at the history of the Community Shield, I think you should be understanding this better than me. Whoever does win the Community Shield doesn't have a good opportunity of winning the league. But I don't want to take it that way. I normally judge a team by their performance, and Arsenal's performance yesterday was excellent.
Yeah, and it is very true. The last person to win the Community Shield and win the Premier League was Manchester City in 2019. Since then, nobody has. I mean, even Arsenal have won it a couple of times.
Even Liverpool suffered.
Yeah,
after winning.
But that's why we are in as Arsenal. We had to break that jinx. If it's called a jinx, we are to change that. I think also Maresca, it was one of the worst ways to start his era. At Manchester City, they found it quite erratic. But
talking about Enzo Maresca, let's talk about Manchester City's performance yesterday. I don't know what happened, but a few shots from Semenyo. He really played well yesterday. But Doku, same way. I just don't know what happened at Manchester City. And there was a way that Enzo Maresca looked